Hi everyone! So I wanted to make a quick video about my experience with getting Senegalese twists, which I have in right now and which I've had for approximately 2 hours because I just got them done today. So the last time I got twists was when I was in, oh my god, it had to be the 5th grade, and they were disgusting. They were thick and they were red, and I was like, I didn't know what I was doing. It was like I was a kid and it was summer and I wanted braids because I could get in the pool, you know, stuff like that. So then years and years have gone by, and mostly I've just been wearing my hair out as I have in these previous videos. My natural hair is about this long, and I've been getting it done like every 2 weeks, flat ironing it, trimming it, coloring it for about 5 years straight, maybe even 6-7 years. And then finally this May I decided to get weave, a partial weave. So I braided my hair all up and put like 10-inch weave in, and then 3 months later I took it out, braided it up again, and put in 12-inch weave. And the 12-inch weave is what I have on in my most recent video, and it's also what I just got taken out today. And I hated it. Like the last few months of weave was awful. I mean, a few weeks of weave was terrible. The ends were awful. It was crusty. It wasn't styling. It wasn't straight, but it wouldn't curl. It was awful. So I've been longing to get these type of twists since freshman year of college, which was 2 years ago. But I was really scared, and people were like, no, don't do that. Your hair looks fine like it is. And then I was like, whatever, screw you guys. My hair has to rest. So that's when I decided to put it up in the weave so my hair could rest and so it could grow. So since May, I've been just trying to let my hair grow. And then, like a few weeks ago, I saw my friend with her Senegalese twist, and she had it up in like a high bun, and she looked so awesome and cute. And I was like, fuck it, I'm doing it. I gotta do it. And I'm so glad I did it. But I'm not glad I did it because it took 8 hours. It was the most painful experience. It was the most painful. I was thinking, and it was the most painful. And I feel like they overcharged me. I'm not really going to talk about how much I paid, but I feel like I paid too much. And a lot of the girls on YouTube, which I looked at a lot of Senegalese twist videos before I even got these twists, so I can see how to style them, how they looked after a certain amount of weeks, how to do them, and just stuff like that. And they like did them themselves. So I was like, well, I can't do it myself. So I just went to someone else. But it literally cost the same, maybe just a few $50-ish less than getting a weave. And that pissed me the fuck off. So next time I'm not going to that place. I'm going to another place because I'm pretty sure you can put these in cheap. But it was painful. It was awful. I was writhing in pain for 8 hours straight. I only got to go to the bathroom 3 times. No food. The girls in the shop didn't really speak English. Couldn't really talk to anyone. I had my phone, but I couldn't talk to anyone on my phone because I was in such pain. They were watching this African soap opera, but it's not like they were watching a whole bunch of them. They watched one and replayed it 5,000 times. So literally I could like recite every single word. It was so frustrating and annoying. There were 3 girls working on my hair. One was like an intern girl, so the boss, or like the head braider, had to keep telling her to stop and start over. It's too small, it's too big, blah, 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 what are you doing? And that really got on my nerves because she kept on having to start, take it out, start, take it out. And the starting part, which is when they hook your real hair up to the weave, is the most painful part. Okay, I almost cried. I think I cried. I didn't cry, but there was definitely tears in my eyes. It was so painful. I don't know why I didn't look up how painful it would be. I'm glad I didn't, because then I would have went into it crying. But I didn't even think to know that it would be painful, because I didn't think that anything but cornrows would be painful. It was so painful. I just need this. Hold on. I just need it. And it's still really, really tender, so even pulling my hair back like this hurt a lot for these up here. But I know once it's been a few days or even a few weeks, it'll be easier to move around, because right now it hurts a lot, so I'm just going to keep it out. Whereas, you know, as a few days go by, a few weeks go by, I might start experimenting with styles or do that high bun that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to do a high bun. So yeah, Senegalese Twists. And you can see that I put in like a honey blonde color, but that's only for the top half. And the rest is just black, but it's not dark brown. And it's called a number 2, I think. And I bought 6 packs of hair, but it wasn't enough, so they had to charge me extra to use their packs of hair. And I just use Kanekolin, anyway, Kanekolin hair. It's human synthetic braiding hair. This is flame retardant, so if for some reason I want to flat iron it, whatever, or if I want to curl it, it'll be fine. And it was about, there was like a sale, so all the 6 packs together were only $10, so it wasn't bad. Buying hair for weave, oh my god, it's like a $200 expenditure. So that's how this was kind of cheaper, but not really. And you can see the size. Look, they're pretty small. I wanted them to be a bit bigger, but they were like, that's stupid, don't do that. And I also wanted it to be longer than it is now. I wanted it to be like here, but I have like a government job, so I couldn't really do that. They're like, you shouldn't do it that long. So I just got it this long, and this is how it looks in the back. So I really like it. On the way home, like 5 million white people asked me like, oh my god, your hair, how do you do it? Can I do it with my hair? No way. And that's like the most any person has ever shown interest in my hair. They're really cool, and I really, really like them. It was just so painful, and I feel like I got overcharged. But yeah, Senegalese Twist. I'm going to keep this in for about 3 months. Debating on whether to get it done again because it hurt so bad. It took so long, but I love them. Senegalese Twists, get them. And as the weeks and days go by, I'll probably do like an update video to let you know how it's faring, if it's fuzzy or anything, and what the maintenance is like. But that's it for now. Just a few little side notes. My last video was about Chanel Perfection Lumiere, and I said it was just okay. It still is just okay. I went back to Macy's and I exchanged it for the right color and whatever. But you want to know what really is good? MAC Matchmaster. I really love this stuff. It's a number 7, and I'm an MW43 for instance. The thing I hate about MAC is that you could go to 5 different locations and you would literally get matched for 5 different colors. Like, I don't know if they know what they're doing. I really hate going to MAC for that reason, because at first she was like, oh, you're a 7.5 or an 8. You're probably an 8. I was like, no, I'm not a fucking 8. I'm not an 8. But she was like, oh, maybe you should just get the 7.5. I was like, okay. But I knew I wasn't a 7.5, but she was pressuring me. So I bought it, tried it, didn't work, returned it, got the 7. And when I got the 7, like the 2 MAC associates were talking to one another. She was like, and they were like, oh, did she get the 7? And she was like, yeah. And he was like, well, I'm not gonna stop her. Like I was wrong or something about my skin. Shut up. I hate MAC people. But anyway, I like this foundation because it really does control my oil, and it's really a perfect match. Whatever, you can't really see it, but I can say it's a perfect match. And I know I'm a little late, MAC Matchmaster, but I can attest that this is really good, and I like it better than Chanel, and it's about a $20 price difference. So it's pretty good, and I would urge you to get this. Perfect match, because it matches anyway. It has matching technology. And then the second little thing, which is keeping my face flawless, even though I just hate it on Chanel with their foundation. They do have a really good compact for blotting oil. So it's like, this is their darkest color, but it's translucent, so it doesn't matter anyway. And this and this together is really good for me throughout the day. So that's just a little ditty on what's going on my face. This was too expensive. And I like it a lot. And I replaced my old MAC blot powder with this because it was getting gross. But they're both good, but this is better and it smells good. So this, yay! That's it. Bye.